We want to be light. We want to be, when a friend has bad news because they went to the doctor, we want to be someone who can offer comfort and prayer and help. When we hear about children being killed in Israel and Gaza and Lebanon, we want to help somehow. When the homeless guy in front of Safeway is asking for spare change, we want to do something. We want to be part of the solution. And in our best moments, we are part of the solution. When I say that we're not the light, that we're living in darkness, when the Bible says it, it doesn't mean that we're always dark. It just means that we're not perfect, and that there is darkness there, and that there are times when the guy in front of Safeway is asking for spare change, and I'm just like, I don't have time for you. I mean, I don't do that because I'm a pastor, but you probably do. And there are times when I see a news story about children being killed in war, and honestly, I just don't care. I just turn off the news. I can't bear it anymore. And there are times when someone says, I'm sick and I need someone to pray with me, and even as a pastor, I'm like, I don't want to do it. Don't you have those times? There is darkness, and we're human, and we get impatient, and we have our own problems, and we too need help. And the question is, who do you turn to in those moments? Where do you find strength? Or as I'm talking about in the sermon, who do you plug into? Because there's one eternal source of power and light. And he was born in a barn, fled for his life into exile. But he never gets tired, he never gets impatient, he never loses his cool, he never extends so far that he can't offer grace. Who do you plug into? I remember once visiting a member of this church who was dying. I went to the house of this old saint, and I sat by her bed. She was clearly uncomfortable. She had trouble staying awake. I don't think it was because I was boring. I think the disease. And after a short visit, I asked, how can I pray for you? And she gave me a couple of things. And then this tired old saint who could barely stay awake asked me, how can I pray for you? That's a God-given strength. That's God-given light. And it was exactly what I needed at that moment, because I did need prayer at that moment, because my emotional tank was empty. Where do you find the strength like that?